Alright class, it's time for lunch and recess, so everyone can go to the cafeteria and then have some recess. Everyone that is except for Sonia Hypocrite Clementine and Simon Hypocrite Harris. Sonia Hypocrite Clementine and Simon Hypocrite Harris. I need to speak with both of you about your behavior this past Friday. Everyone else may now be dismissed.
Mr. Weber, how come everyone else went out for lunch and recess and we are the only ones staying behind?
Because I need to speak to you two about your behavior this past Friday. Now let's go in my office and talk about your behavior this past Friday.
Okay, Mr. Weber, now that we are in your office, what did we do this past Friday that made you have this talk with me and Mrs. Clementine?
Simon Hypocrite Harris, the reason why we're in here, it's because you and Sonia Hypocrite Clementine punched Kieran 400,000 times this past Friday at lunch, and I got a report from Mr. Haight that he saw two students that looked just like you guys who physically punched Kieran 400,000 times. So after we have this discussion out here, we'll go straight to Mr. Fowler's office, and you'll tell Mr. Fowler about what you did this past Friday. So answer me when I ask you a question like this. Why did you punch Kieran 400,000 times this past Friday?
It's because he wouldn't shut up about his support towards Work It Out Wombats, one of our most hated TV show characters.
That's no reason to punch someone. Just because Kieran was stating his opinion about Work It Out Wombats does not mean you should physically punch him 400,000 times. You two could have ignored him or stepped away from Kieran, but no, you had to physically punch him 400,000 times, and he was too frightened to come to school today. The reason why he was scared to come to school today, it's because you physically punched him 400,000 times, and now he's in his bed resting and has 8 billion bruises. Punching someone physically is something we do not tolerate at Go City Academy. You both need to treat everyone with respect. Even if they upset you, you still need to be respectful.
Okay, fine, we promise not to do it again.
I'm glad to hear that. And your homework tonight is that you have to write Kieran an apology letter by tomorrow. We'll now transport to Mr. Fowler's office, and we will discuss from there. Sonia Hypocrite Clementine and Simon Hypocrite Harris, I'm super furious at you guys right now.
Sit down right now. Sonia Hypocrite Clementine and Simon Hypocrite Harris, your behavior this past Friday was just brought to my attention. As Mr. Weber discussed with you two earlier, we do not punch someone just because they were stating their own opinions, and if you two ask me, you two are acting like big bullies to Kieran. When Kieran states his opinion on Work It Out Wombats does not mean you should physically punch him. You two could have ignored him or stepped away from him, but no, you two had to punch him 400,000 times, didn't you? And I heard from Kieran's mother that Kieran is too scared to come to school just to avoid both of you. Sonia Hypocrite Clementine and Simon Hypocrite Harris, you two have crossed the line. You two are the worst students any teacher could ever have. You guys have broken almost every rule of Go City Academy. As for your consequence, I will be having a meeting with your parents and Mr. Weber about your behavior this past Friday, which was extremely unacceptable.
No. Please don't call our parents for a meeting. We are so sorry.
Apology unforgivable. I am calling your parents to the school so we can talk about your behavior. Now that we are all aware of this situation, I have brought you all here because we need to discuss Sonia Hypocrite Clementine and Simon Hypocrite Harris's behavior this past Friday. Sonia Hypocrite Clementine and Simon Hypocrite Harris's behavior this past Friday was extremely cruel and unacceptable, and now we will discuss consequences. Here we go. Sonia Hypocrite Clementine and Simon Hypocrite Harris, your consequences include a talk with your guidance counselor every Tuesday and Thursday, juvenile detention for 24 hours each day, and an indefinite expulsion. Sonia Hypocrite Clementine and Simon Hypocrite Harris, words cannot describe how furious we are at you hypocrites right now. As you all know, Sonia Hypocrite Clementine and Simon Hypocrite Harris physically punched a former summer school student 400,000 times this past Friday, and we already told the two of them to write him an apology letter by tomorrow. One of the parents of both of them can give a letter to me by tomorrow, and I will give it to the boy. To the parents of Sonia Hypocrite Clementine and Simon Hypocrite Harris, you should learn how to control your hypocrites. If my three sons do something bad, their consequences is that they will be grounded for 1 day. Sonia Hypocrite Clementine and Simon Hypocrite Harris, your indefinite expulsion begins immediately. Now get the fuck out of this school right fucking now before I have Dr. Keating and Mr. Williams donate both of you guys to Starbucks.
Simon Hypocrite Harris, for getting expelled from school for punching Kieran 400,000 times. You are so grounded until Daria Harvey and Johnny Angrano sends you to Madagascar and donates all of your toys to Amazon. Now go to your room right now and be ashamed of yourself. You disgusting idiot.
Sonia hypocrite Clementine, for getting expelled from school for punching Kieran 400,000 times. You are so grounded until Igor Bettenhauser and Jake Anderson sends you to Iraq and donates all of your toys to Aldi. Now go to your room right now and have a terrible rest of your day, you ugly whore.